Welcome back to Brent's Hang. I'm Brent Barnett, and today it's Cinco de Mayo, and we're celebrating Cinco de Mayo today. This is our Cinco de Mayo episode, and I've got my good buddy and drummer, Marco, who's going to translate everything that I say into Spanish for me, because we've got a lot of fans out in Mexico, and today we're going to be talking about the 6700 series hardware. Now, this is our heavy-duty hardware. I'm going to be talking about the benefits to using it. I'm going to be talking about all the specs. So, Marco, can you translate that for me?
Sí. Hola, ¿cómo están todos? Me llamo Marco. No sé de qué idea está hablando pero mi grupo se llama 80s Rewind y vamos a tocar este viernes en la Sierra del Fuego. Pueden comprar sus boletos conmigo o en la puerta.
Okay, let's get into it.
Vamos.
Now, this is the 6700 series stands. It's our heavy-duty series. Now, let's say this. You're one of those players that plays 2 or 3 times a week. You're constantly throwing hardware in and out of your bag that goes in and out of your car. It gets tossed to the side. You're setting up, tearing down your stands. There's a lot of movement going on here, which can cause things to break. The beautiful part about using heavier-duty stands is that they hold up to wear and tear for a long time. Now, another benefit to these stands is that they're great for players that like to hit really hard. They're stable, they're not going to move, there's enough weight to keep them seated, but they don't have to be a boat anchor. So what you see here is the 6700 PK. It's a kit in a box without the kit, just the hardware. We got a boom stand, a straight stand, a hi-hat stand, a snare stand, and a pedal. This is everything that you would need to get yourself through a gig. Plus, it gives you room to expand. Okay, so now I'm going to bring my friend Marco on, and dude, can you translate that into Spanish for me?
Sí. Acabamos de grabar nuestro nuevo CD y tocamos en fiestas como bodas, quinceañeras o cumpleaños, cualquier fiesta que necesita un grupo.
That's good.
Sí.
Cool. So here we have the 6709 boom stand. It has a height range of 23 to 58 inches and has a weight of 10.3 pounds. Now let's start at the base. We have a double brace tripod. The leg lock is lined with a nylon bushing, so it prevents metal-to-metal contact. It prevents the wing screw from denting your pole. We've been over this. We don't like dented poles. Now, at the top of the base, we have our new G-style height adjustment collar. Now, this is a hinged collar with a nylon bushing on the inside to prevent any kind of metal-metal contact. The design of the collar has been slimmed and trimmed down, so it has a more sleek, more stealthy type look. Comes with a matching memory lock that's also very sleek and very stealthy to help you memorize the height and positioning of your tier. The boom comes with its own memory lock, so you can memorize the positioning of the boom itself on the stand. Now, moving up to the tilter, we have the one and only brake tilter here, ladies and gentlemen. No more gears, no more teeth that drive you absolutely crazy about positioning your cymbal. You can position it at whatever angle your heart desires. And for added security, it's got the oh crap drum key screw right here. This will lock the brake tilter into place even if the wing nut comes loose during the middle of a song. It's not moving anywhere. So here's the 6710 straight cymbal stand. It has a height range of 23 to 58 inches, and it weighs a whopping 8.3 pounds. Now, it has the same features as the boom stand, except it's a straight stand. There's no boom. Double brace tripod with a nylon-lined leg lock. The new G-style height adjustment collar with matching memory lock. And the brake tilter. This is the 6707 hi-hat stand. It has a plethora of features, but it's very simplistic as well. It has a height range of about 29.5 inches to 38 inches, and it weighs about 10 pounds. So let's start from the ground up. We've got the new G-branded G-style pedal board, which is very smooth. It allows you to play barefoot or if you're playing in socks. There's no friction to grab your foot. The pedal board is connected to the frame with using a radius rod, and by squeezing these 2 rods together, you can disconnect the pedal board and collapse the stand very quickly. Now, the drive mechanism of this hi-hat stand is a direct pull, which is a little different than other stands that we have, which are chain-driven, which this is more of a traditional feeling type of a hi-hat stand with a direct pull. The tripod has 2 connection points that allow you to lock the legs into the position that's comfortable for you. Now, a lot of you guys play double pedal, And with a tripod, it's very difficult to position the slave pedal right next to the hi-hat pedal because of that third leg. Well, with this is a movable leg. So by loosening the bottom connection point, you can change the positioning by rotating the leg system left or right. So you can make room for your double pedal. Now I've got the legs in the position that I want. I lock the lower connection point down. Now my positioning is memorized. The stand is equipped with a spring tension assembly, which means the tension on this stand is adjustable by just the turn of a dial. And then we can't forget the new G-style height adjustment collar. This is the 6706 Snare Stand. It has a height range of 18 to 25 inches, and it weighs about 7.5 pounds. The base has a double-braced tripod with a nylon bushing lining the leg lock. It's got the new G-style height adjustment collar and memory lock, and a geared tilter to adjust the angle of the basket. And last but not least, the one remaining part to this hardware pack is the 6711S. This is a dual chain single pedal. We did an in-depth video on this pedal. So for more information, click on the link at the end of this video and take a trip down the rabbit hole. Okay, Marco, so I just listed off all the specs for all these stands, and now I need for you to translate them into Spanish for me.
Sí. La verdad es que no sé lo que acaba de decir porque yo toco la guitarra, pero no se les olvide, mi banda se llama 80s Rewind y vengan este viernes a bailar con nosotros en la Sierra del Fuego. Empieza a las 10, vengan temprano para agarrar su mesa y llámenme al 555-555-55.
Wow, that was a lot of Cincos.
Sí, 5 de mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Mayo. Well, cool. Was that all of it?
Sí, sí.
Cool. Well, that's it for today's Cinco de Mayo episode. Thank you guys for watching. I just gave you guys a quick rundown on the 6700 series. Make sure you click the link below and you can watch the video of the single and the double pedal. Plus, there's some other videos down there you might find cool too. Make sure you follow us on Instagram because we got a lot of cool behind the scenes stuff on there. Also, I want to give a shout out and a thank you to my friend Marco for taking time out of his busy day to stop by here and translate everything that I have into Spanish. Because I speak a lot. I'm very wordy. And you know, Marco is not just a good friend. He's an amazing drummer, and you can always count on him. See you next time.